Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? All right, y'all. So this is one of the sacred candles that I made a few months ago. We'll tap more into these guys. These ones here. This is amethyst lavender aromatherapy, if you will. So Gemini, what's good, family? We're just doing a different setup. Your girl got some new equipment. We got some new cards that I want to try out. And yeah, you guys, thank you for coming back, coming through, coming true. Y'all know the deal. We're just gonna do a general message with what's going on around you. Again, thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Thank you for loving, liking, sharing, subscribing. Hope y'all been enjoying these past few months and the readings. I hope they've been able to resonate with you guys and help you to bring you some sort of clarity within your circumstances and just life in general. You feel me? So I hope all the readings and messages have been helping you guys. And so now we're just gonna do a little, things different, switch it up a little bit. We're gonna tap more into just the cards, and I want to do more of a visual for you guys as far as the cards go. And what else? If you haven't already, love, like, share, subscribe, vibe out with your girl. Y'all know the deal. And follow on all the social medias, TikTok, IG, and right here on YouTube. If you haven't, go do so at Sunrose Goddess 13 on all the socials. And so yeah, let's go ahead and just tap in. We're gonna see what the overall energy is around you. We're gonna get some energy of what was going on in the past for you, and some advice from God, our ancestors, the universe, and see what they have in store and what they want you to know at this time. We're going to see how you're feeling, what's going to happen in the future, and then we'll get some sacred geometry symbols and earth tone, mathematical equations of this matrix of, this this 5D, this higher consciousness that exists around us. And yeah, so let's go ahead and tap in. I already did the clearing of the cards, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump in, y'all. Let's do that. Do a quick little prayer to clear the energy. Also, I just wanted to share, I just made a cleansing spray today and set the intentions for it. So this is Florida water and salt, Himalayan pink salt, to help clear out negative energies and entities that are not allowed around us or in our beings. You feel me? So this is just a spray that I actually just set the intentions and will be using just throughout the readings and just within the prayers and stuff. But ultimately too, if y'all are looking for some, just cleansing your aura, this is a good way to do that. It's Florida water and just pink Himalayan salt. Most definitely, just set your intentions, clear the water and whatnot, and clear the salt when you're making this combination, this potion. So with that said, y'all, we're just gonna go ahead and clear the air. Pour some around me. It smells great, but ooh, yes, powerful. Yes. So let's go ahead and tap into the energy, you guys. Say a quick prayer here. Okay. Thank you, ancestors, benevolence, God, everyone protecting this ceremony with us and for us. Thank you for giving us a space, place, and time to be able to bring in these beautiful vibrations here in this 3D realm for our collective energy. Thank you for protecting this ceremony. Thank you for giving us the wisdom, the truth, the words that we are needing to hear at this time, these healing vibrations. Thank you for everything you give to each and every day. Amen. Ashe. Hey. Okay, you guys, let's jump in. Okay, so let's see what is the overall energy around you guys at the moment. Gemini gang, what's air sign? What's good, family? If there's any background noise, my bad, y'all. We just getting through, the motions, and we get this the reading out the way we are supposed to. So if there is, I apologize ahead of time in advance. It gets busy around these areas once again. So let's go ahead and see what the overall energy is around Gemini. Thank you, ancestors, benevolence. What is the overall energy around Gemini at this moment? What is the overall energy? Take one. 8 of coins. Okay. So you are trying to build your finances at the moment. Trying to get everything kind of in order. Okay. And let's just get another clarifier for the energy around you. Let's see. Eight of coins. Yeah, so you're trying to fix your finances at the moment. And again, you guys, this is a general message. Take it however it resonates with you. Don't try and make it fit. Check out all the other Gemini readings. Even too, if the titles are attractive to you, if it's hitting you different a certain way, go ahead and check out that reading too. And most definitely check out, all the placements in your birth chart, your sun, moon, and rising. So check out those readings as well. And your north node also, most importantly, which is your calling to this lifetime. Okay, so let's see the clarifier word. Okay, perfect. Okay, and so 6 of hearts is the 6 of cups. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys are most definitely, there's something with like your emotional stability within your finances right now. So finances are definitely heavy. And also, this isn't gender specific, male or female. Take it however it resonates with you. Reverse the roles. Y'all already know the deal, y'all. Okay, so let's see what was the feelings in the past and what were your actions? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, again, like with the 6 of coins. Yeah, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of money and things going on around you. A lot of emotions and money. So in the past, you're most definitely in your generosity phase for sure. You're kind of like donating your time and energy to whatever project, business partnership, a relationship. Again, take it however it resonates for you. How are you feeling about all of this? Let's see how you were feeling. Fulfilled for sure. Okay. And what's the advice for Gemini? What's the advice that we have for Gemini? Thank you, ancestors, benevolence. What's the advice for Gemini? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Judgment. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, my bad. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Okay, and here's our feelings. Okay, this is your current feelings at the moment. Okay. I was checking to see if the camera shuts off you guys in advance. I'm sorry, because it'd be overheating sometimes. So I'm just checking to see if it's still on, if we still on and rocking. So this is your current feelings at the moment. So let's see what's happening in the future for Gemini. What's going on in the future for Gemini? What are we expecting in the future for Gemini? Here we go. Okay. And what's the advice for them? What's the advice for Gemini? There we go. Okay. Okay, you guys. Okay. So, 1 second here. Need to adjust some things really quick. Okay. Okay, you guys. So, let me just feel these. Let me just feel this energy really quick. Okay, yeah. Okay. So again, you guys. So with the 8 of Coins and the 6 of Cups, there was some sort of like emotional stability towards your finances, like whether it was connected with your family, a business relationship, a partnership, a marriage, but you were most definitely this is the energy around you, I'm sorry, but you're most definitely in your building stages of your finances at the moment. And this is kind of like the energy that is around you. So you're kind of reestablishing your finances. And so again, it could be through business within like a family connection, a family business. It could be within your marriage. If you are your own entrepreneur, you're building and really structuring your foundation when it comes to your money right now. Okay, so how you were feeling in the past. So you were definitely, again, this is more money. So the 6 of Pentacles, you were very charitable. You were probably, within your community. So you could be a leader within your community. Again, take it however it resonates with you. But you were definitely like in control of your assets, and you were very in your heart chakra, very tapped into your heart chakra. And so you could have most definitely been generous as far as it came to, just your love language, or your way of, just you being a giver was giving people or supporting charities, or just being very charitable within your finances. And so how you your actions towards all of that in the past, you were very fulfilled. I mean, yeah, when you're in service to the people, especially when you have the money and you are charitable. My throat chakra, so somebody needs to work on their throat chakra because I'm bubbling up. So you were definitely like being fulfilled. You were very, again, like your heart was open. Your sacral chakra was very activated. And so, yeah, so it was fulfilling you, and it was, all your dreams and what it is that you were putting towards this, project. Again, it could have been towards the community, but it gave you a lot of satisfaction and confidence and just abundance within yourself. It brought you a lot of reward. Again, I was saying, being of service to people, when you are able to have, that amount of money, or however that resonates for you, when you're able to give back to, people around you, loved ones, the community that you're in, it's most definitely a fulfilling and satisfying, just man within yourself of just being so charitable and just like, that just makes me feel so good. It makes my heart, it makes my heart feel so good. And so those were the positions that you were at in the past. And that's a beautiful energy to be in, most definitely. And so what God and your ancestors are saying to you, as far as advice, is to continue to stay like in yourself, like evaluation. You're in a phase right now where it's like your third eye is becoming more in tune, and there's this renewal of your reality in the sense of maybe how in the past you used to give to this community, and however, whether it fulfilled you, and there could have been some dissatisfaction in some of it as well. But they're saying to, just continue to have that decisive understanding and that really discerning when it comes to your money. Because as much as we want to be givers, there's a lot of takers, right? And so we just have to understand like why it is that we are giving, and is it coming from a healthy place, is what they're basically saying with the judgment. So as much as we, again, with our big hearts and as givers, it's easy for us to give, but sometimes it's hard for us to receive that back, right? So what they're saying and how it feels is, just be more self-aware of when you are giving, is that coming from a healed space? And are you giving, from a very heart space, very genuine, and not a, not a space of where, oh, I feel bad for this person, so I just need to, give them money. And yes, and that in itself can feel some, it's like you're trying to fix somebody's problems when they're not your own. So that's a channeled message coming in. So they want you just to be more, when it comes to, just your money and how it feels when you are really in a stable position within yourself, when you do give and when you're receiving as well. And so that's just they're just saying to continue just to be more aware when it comes to that emotion and that space within you when you are giving, to yourself, to the community around you, to the business investments, the marriage, the people and places. And then so right now you're feeling a little burden. You're probably overworking yourself. And so to sustain, maybe just this, again, like you're rebuilding, restructuring your finances, within, a business, a marriage, however that resonates with you. But it feels as though that you have a lot of obligations on your shoulder. It feels pretty heavy. And, you're just trying to sustain as much as possible. You're trying to be emotionally stable when it comes to whatever this is, an endeavor, a project, wherever you're investing your money at the moment. But you're really just feeling a little overworked. And that's what happens, when we kind of, again, so back to, just as givers, when you're over giving, you got to know when you're over giving and know that it's okay to take a step back to be a little selfishly healthy in that sense of you don't always have to give when you feel, sorry for people. And you just have to understand and ask yourself, like, why do I feel sorry for family members, friendships, and really dig deep and ask ask yourself, that question of where is this, again, how we're saying, where is this emotion coming from? Is it coming from a healed space? Am I just, feeling, some sort of reflection of, like, I want to help this person, I want to fix them, because ultimately we're not here to help or fix anybody. And so, so that's channeling, that's coming up. So you're probably feeling overwhelmed because you feel like you have some sort of position to, as a leader, of course, but you probably need to work more on your sacral chakra, and definitely take a time out so that you can get grounded and restructure this energy that's going on around you. Because especially within this portal and in this time within August here, we're all going through transformation and renewals within our belief system, within our physical home, inside of us, outside of us, an actual home, relationships, transitioning into, transitioning out of relationships, or transitioning and attracting a new relationship. A lot of that renewal is happening within our human consciousness at the moment. And so transformations, again, within, for this specific reading, within your finances, it could be feeling, a little overwhelming, because of your actions in the past. So moving forward, what to look forward to in the future. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of good news. You're going to get back on your feet again. It feels, not necessarily saying that you're not on your feet, but you're going to feel very enthusiastic, and there's going to be good news, and you're going to have more of like that upbeat, this is like the Page of Wands. So there's that passion and that fire within you. So you could be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius in your chart. And so you're going to find that, very active and optimistic, playful, full of energy, in the future. So it feels, with this reading, it feels as though, you just got to take the time out right now to really just slow down. So you're not feeling as burdened and overworked in your project, and, trying to sustain this money. You're trying to build your finances. And so, not necessarily build them, but kind of like rebuild it. And so basically it's like, when we put too much effort into pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to manifest and trying to push, you got to give yourself that time, and you have to allow God and your ancestors to give that space and that really just that time to, to shift and maneuver that matrix, the mathematical equations, so that you're able to allow this ebb and flow to come to you, to right back to me. Right back to me. It's like, it comes out and then it goes back in. It's that very like feng shui, Tai Chi kind of feeling. If y'all know about Tai Chi, ooh, look that up. That's beautiful. Tai Chi is really beautiful. That just got channeled by me doing this action. It's really beautiful. So maybe, to help you just get grounded is, try some like Tai Chi. It's beautiful. Just that very beautiful, like flowy, to help you kind of slow down your mind. It's such a beautiful art form. I love it. Okay. So yeah, so they're saying that, like there's going to be a lot of good news. Expect, like maybe people that you're going to be collaborating with, a network of people. And so what they're saying right now is, this is the 5 of Cups. So don't feel, because you're feeling burden, don't let this burden or heartbreak of however this is transpiring in your current situation, don't allow that to overtake your energy. Don't allow it to like keep you in this low vibration, or like, don't allow it. Sorry, the lawnmower dudes are out here. Hold on, let me close the door real quick. Time out. The lawnmower dudes are out. Okay. But don't allow this burden or being overworked allow you to be in this kind of grief or, despair. You're feeling, kind of guilty and like you're just in a low vibrational point at the moment. It's temporary, everything, it's the ebb and flow of our lives. And so you just got to allow this energy to take place as it is and just, send it healing and blessings, let it come to surface, feel it and heal it. That's the motto, feel it and heal it. Yo, Gemini, I hope this helped and resonated for somebody. Give you some sort of clarity and something to look forward to in the future. I think that's this again, like as adulting isn't easy to be a part of this, repetitive like matrix to, I got to make money to sustain my life. And realistically, we do. But at the same time, we got to understand how to also maintain that balance of our spirituality within this 3D realm of making that money. So, it's really, you just find that healthy balance of, I just got to flow with what is going on with me at the moment and my circumstances. How I was saying with like the Tai Chi, you just got to find that very like grounded place within you when this turbulence and man, I feel overworked, I feel overwhelmed. You gotta know that those are indicators and times in our like moments in our days where it's like, okay, shit, I gotta like take a time out, I need to step back, let me recalibrate, let me refocus so that you can get back to your higher vibration, to stay on that high vibration and not be, stuck in this low vibration with, just feeling, emotionally unstable. And you're just feeling like you're not using your voice. You're not speaking your truth at the moment. Don't get caught in that energy. And again, that's what the advice is from God and your ancestors moving forward ahead. So let's see, y'all, how we need to nurture that with some sacred geometry. What's helping us on the path to keep us grounded and, just in tune within ourselves to be able to manifest this beautiful lifestyle that, we all want in our lives, financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all of it. And so let's see what we need moving forward, where we're at, and how we need to ground and alchemize these energies. Okay. There we go. Knowledge 34. Okay. So, yeah. So, the way I'm feeling and translating this energy right now is when we get so caught up, and this could be a tool. This is a tool. This is knowledge. But the way I'm channeling this is when we get caught up, like, for instance, in my experience, when I get caught up and I feel overburdened on whatever it is that I'm doing, a project, friendships, family issues, whatever, relationships, all of it. But when I find myself in that position, I always try and take the time to step out of that position and kind of get outside of myself and kind of see the perspective of like, okay, what is this energy right now and why am I going through this situation? And to me, this is basically that knowledge and wisdom, right? It's that self-mastery of, when these situations present themselves, it's teaching yourself how to take a step back outside of that energy, outside of that realm, to fully come into your self-knowledge of like, okay, what is this right now? What is this energy right now? And so that's that knowledge, that self-mastery. But also too, And so it's like digging deep and finding knowledge within like your reality of like, okay, what is, I mean, I'm basically saying the same thing. What is this reality, right? Finding the knowledge and wisdom within this situation, because there is good and bad always. So we just have to understand and know how to alchemize both those energies together in order to find that knowledge and be able to continue on our paths, right? Continue on our high vibration, to continue to be in this knowing within ourselves. So that's beautiful. I want to read that and see what they say as far as what this means in the book. So 1 second here. Okay, yeah. So it's saying to remain teachable. And so, yeah, so it's like being open to the circumstances and not allowing it to be your end all be all. That's all that's going to happen and that's all that's going to exist. You know, putting your mind frame in this, you know, 6 of Cups. So it's saying, you know, it's basically saying to just be teachable and open to the situation that's happening. There is new wisdom available to you at this time, right? What I was saying. It can also signify the presence of an important teacher, or perhaps you are the teacher, and it is time to share your knowledge and gifts with the world around you. Drawing this card can also indicate a message from your Akashic records. Sorry about the noise, you guys. The lawnmower guys are out today. Seek out more information about the records, or even perhaps learn how to access your own records for more clarity regarding your query. Meditate on this to learn new things or to draw the right teachers into your life. This symbol represents records. So, books are forever keepers of secrets and knowledge, documenting facts, fictions, and all in between, right? So, again, as I was saying, like, you know, in these times in space when we get into this like burdensome energy, or we're feeling some sort of like loss or just depression, these are indicators to allowing us, what is that knowledge within that depression, within that burden? What is that wisdom that exists in that? And because there's magic and power within that. When we take the time out to just really feel that energy and that emotion and heal it, man, it's so like relieving. It's like a whole weight was lifted off your shoulders, you know. It's like that burden was finally, you know, just out of the, sorry, hold on. I'm trying to, sorry guys. Right there. I'm trying to find the zoom in. But the burden's going to be lifted off your shoulders when you take the time to look for those answers within. Knowledge is power, right? Is what they say. Okay. And so let's see what Pachamama, how much more we need to ground. How much more we need to connect, you know, within ourselves, because this is a self mastery journey ultimately here in this lifetime. And because we all go through different experiences, and it's just a matter of how you turn your lead into gold, really. You know, how do you turn all of what isn't healthy for you into, you know, just gold and prosperity? How do you make lemons into lemonade? What other puns are there, or metaphors or whatever? But ultimately, that's what it is, right? It's this lifetime thing. It's how do we alchemize, you know, the good and bad, and how do we blend that into our reality to make it a beautiful thing, and continuing to stay on this high vibrational energy. Sorry guys, the lawnmower dude is cruising on the machine, on the car. That's so funny. Okay, so here is, so yeah, for sure, get outside in nature. You know, get into the grass, take your socks off, feel the grass for sure. I mean, as a as a gypsy myself, if you will, I love walking barefooted everywhere. Cement, grass, carpet, you name it. Oh man. Okay, so because that helps us connect and feel Pachamama's energy to just keep us grounded and rooted into her earth, into her, right? When we can feel and take off our socks and feel the ground, feel nature, touch, it's our sensories, right? It's like animals. Oh man, and I can't even begin to talk about how certain on a different note, how certain pet owners want to put shoes and shit like that on animals, and it's just man, on dogs and cats, and it's just unless they have some sort of illness or whatever, then that's understood. But if it's based off of some fashion shit or just whatever, on some imagery and fucking ego and whatever, some just traumatizing feeling within that owner to have to put that shit on your on your pets, it's just man, you're taking away their sensory, you know what I mean? And it's just sad to see owners do that. That had to come up. I love animals. Okay, so it says, so Pachamama is saying, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So go play. So again, yeah, so feeling so burdened, and overworked within what's going on within your circumstances. We missed the whole middle section, but we'll get to it. So basically what Pachamama is saying is to have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious, right? And so you see her where she's just sitting on, it's this flute glass and just everything beautiful and champagne-y and freaking awesome and amazing, floating on just life, you're not so burdened within the situation that you're currently in at the moment. And so she's just saying to take the time out to really just soak in on your just abundance. Just be grateful for the smallest things. That's always the one thing that we have to tap back into, is because we're going through so much burden or whatever life is happening. as adults, life's happening, it's okay to allow that to happen and just take a break from just whatever's going on. We don't always have to be running and gunning to make this life thing happen. You just have to find that happy medium, that perfect balance, that divine connection within yourself, and staying connected to God and your ancestors, and so that you don't overly exude one side of your energy when it comes to your hustle, when it comes to your masculine energy. Also find that divine feminine within you, that very just very forgiving and just very flowing of just, I let go, right? I let go and just let God and my ancestors allow me to just take the time to embrace me, my beauty, my my wisdom, my knowledge within the circumstances that I'm going through at the moment, right? And so that's powerful. That's beautiful, you guys. So Gemini, what's good, family? That is a beautiful reading for sure. So take some time out to, go play for real. Now, I'm being called to pull these beautiful Egyptian gods. And that's another thing too. It's again, we have to know that we are connected spiritually to many realms. And so we're connected to many gods. And our ancestors. So they're always here to protect us, and they're always here to give us the direction and answering all of our, questions of like, what is going on? What's going on with life, really? And so let's see which Egyptian god that you can connect to and call in, their faith and their power to help you stay grounded. Let's see here. We have Osiris, the death and rebirth. Right. So yeah, as I was saying earlier too, it's like, we're all going through this shift. We're all going through this rebirth, this, as I was saying earlier with the judgment, allowing this like renewal to happen. And so Osiris is the god of birth and rebirth. And so we can call on Osiris to help protect and help give you the wisdom of how you can transform, this renewal energy that's happening around you, so you don't feel so burdened within, your life, within this life thing. And so let's see what they say. Let's see. Osiris. It's awesome because there's a Italian that's on this in this booklet. If I only knew how to speak Italian, that would be awesome. Okay, so here it is. So Osiris is death and rebirth. He is the eldest son of Geb and Net. He is often depicted as a mummy with black or green skin, which symbolizes the vital spirit of the earth and vegetation. Osiris is a just and compassionate god. He is the god of surfacing. Oh, I'm sorry. He is the god of suffering, victims, and the oppressed. And as such, he suffers with mortals. All the power of fertility and reproduction resides within him. The cycle of death and rebirth. Yeah, presages the end of a cycle of a family relationship or friendship. Welcome a new situation with confidence, even if it is different from what you have experienced up to now. Abandon the old order and always remember to be thankful for your life day after day, whether it is good or bad. Only in this way will honor the luck be your companions. Only in this way will honor and luck be your companions. Yes, sorry guys. So death and rebirth. So like I was saying earlier, just to get out of like that burden and how you're feeling at the moment is, allow this renewal to happen. These are new cards, so I'm still learning, a lot of this too. So thank you guys for being patient. I've only read through the book once. So, but again, it's, as I was saying, it's, it's like this renewal that's happening for all of us at the moment. It's inevitable. And so we can't, resist the change, because when we are constantly in this death and rebirth, like emotionally, spiritually, physically, it's inevitable, right? Our avatar is temporary, but that doesn't mean our spirit is gone, and it will never be gone. And so it's that analogy of, your circumstances at the moment. It's just a death and rebirth into new chapters, into the beautiful, new gifts and new, passionate relationships or business partnerships that are going to be moving ahead, into the future. And so, yeah, again, just, taking that time out and call on your spirit guides, call on Osiris, for that knowledge and wisdom to help you gain more knowledge and wisdom and, feel protected within yourself. Yo, Gemini. So,
I hope that helped and resonated for everybody, y'all. This was fun. I love this message, and I love how these readings are just they're kind of flowing out the way they need to. And so I hope this message helped you, and I hope this, gives you some sort of clarity in how you can move forward within the situation that you're in at the moment. But know that it's temporary. Know that all these things and emotions are temporary, and they could even just take that analogy of perspective that you being such a giver, you can also absorb a lot of other people's energy. So know how to protect your energy. You can Google that or look it up on YouTube, ways to protect my energy. Type that in, and that'll just help you with some more tools along your journey to continue to make these better judgments of how to move forward into whatever it is you're doing, all your projects and your decision makings that you have to do in the future. So Gemini, ooh, gang, I love y'all for being here. I hope this helped and resonated, most definitely. Thank you guys for rocking with your girl. If you need anything else from me, all the links and everything will be in the description box. If you would love to donate to the channel, please do so. All that's going to go towards, all the equipment, all the new tarot decks that I actually would love to get. But again, all that information is going to be in the description box. So Gemini, gang, thank you guys once again for loving, liking, sharing, subscribing, and supporting your girl. Tap right in, y'all. Peace and so much love, family.